Hello beautiful beings, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be very dear to me. As you guys know, fear of abandonment was something that I had very deeply rooted because of trauma that I had as a child. So this video specifically, it's going to be meant to start to clear the fear of abandonment from the source, from your childhood, from your beginnings. There might be a second version coming in a few weeks, where we might just focus on more current abandonment issues. We might just do one specific for specific persons. But in reality, we know that the issue, the abandonment fear from your specific person, is just a manifestation of the stuff that happened in your past. So you can work with both videos. You can start to do my fear of abandonment video now, work from your childhood, start to clear that out, do it every day, and then when I drop the specific person one, then you can move on to that one. Because what will start to happen is that you will start to clear some of the childhood stuff, and that automatically will start to resolve the stuff in your present. But you can start with with the childhood one, and then once the other one is dropped a few weeks later, you can move on to that. By then, it should be a good time for you to jump from one to the other. Okay? So if you see me looking down a few times, it's because I'm going to be looking at my laptop to get some notes. And as always, be very gentle but consistent. Consistency is key. You need to do these type of videos for as long as you still get these triggers, for as long as you still get a response from these tapping videos. So when you start to do any type of tapping video, or I would even say Ho'oponopono, when you start to do any of these videos, you will get a reaction. You will get some purging. You're meant to continue to do these videos and continue to clear until there's no reaction coming out anymore. Until you do it and you don't feel anything anymore. When you don't feel anything anymore, that means that you've cleared, or that you've cleared enough that problem. At that point, you will also notice that your manifestations about it will start to roll in because you're clear now. So now the positive stuff that you've been putting in can finally take root and start to develop that new reality that you're working towards. Okay? So I love you. Let's begin. Even though I felt abandoned as a child, I choose to deeply and completely love and honor myself. Even though there were times when I felt abandoned as a child, there were times where I felt rejected by my loved ones, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and respect myself. All the times that I felt like I wasn't important, every time in my childhood that I felt abandoned, and maybe I wasn't really being abandoned. Maybe it was just, maybe my parents were just going to work or would just leave me to travel, but it would make me feel abandoned. And every time that I felt abandoned, I assumed that they were abandoning me because I wasn't lovable, because I wasn't wanted. I felt abandoned because I wasn't wanted, because I wasn't chosen, because I wasn't lovable. And maybe they never said those things to me. Maybe that is just what I assumed as a child. Maybe I felt like there was something wrong with me. I felt like I wasn't good enough for them, that they would abandon me so easily. And I think it's time to let that go. I think it's time to put our ducks in a row and to get our stuff straight and to develop new beliefs that support us more than these did. And even though I felt abandoned as a child, even though I felt rejected many times, I still choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe my parents never said that they didn't want me, or maybe they did. Regardless of what was, I choose to release it and let it go. I choose to, for once and for all, forgive myself and forgive them. For they maybe didn't know better. Maybe the way that they made me feel and maybe the things that they did to me were not about me. They were about them. And maybe I didn't feel loved. And all this pain, all this fear that I'm gonna get abandoned again. All this fear that if I let my guard down, that if I don't do what they want me to do, that if I don't behave the way that they want me to behave, that I am going to be abandoned again. All this fear that I'm going to be abandoned and rejected again. All this fear that I'm not going to be loved, wanted, or chosen. I choose to now release it and let it go. I give my body permission to release this and let it go. Because I now choose to not abandon myself. I now choose to want myself, to choose myself. I am lovable. I am so lovable. I feel wanted and chosen within. I am no longer waiting for other people to make me feel that way. I now choose myself. I now want myself. And I now love myself. And I give myself permission to feel those things for myself. To feel wanted. To feel chosen. To feel lovable within. I choose to release all the sadness, all the pain, all the worry, all the fear. I realize that there is nothing that I can do that will make me be unlovable. I love myself. And I know that my Creator loves me. And I know how manifestation works. And I know that the reason why I was manifesting these ugly stuff was because of my fear of abandonment. And now I choose to release it. I choose to release the fear of abandonment because I choose me. I cannot leave myself. I will never, if I did before, leave myself at some point. I will no longer do so. I am here with me. I like me. I choose me. I want me. And I love me. I am all that I need. All the love is right inside of me. I can generate my own love. I can generate my own good feelings. And I know that once I feel good, once I start to feel loved and wanted and chosen, then it will manifest in my reality. Now take a deep breath in. Let it out. Shake it off. Drink water. Water is very important, okay? A lot of those beliefs get stored in your cells, and when you start to change your beliefs, it's kind of like your cells are redoing themselves again. So stay hydrated. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. The specific person one will come in a few weeks. I will make sure that it has different wordings. Start with this one. Start to free yourself from this abandonment and rejection fear. Let it go. Let it fucking go. You can do it. I trust you. I love you. We are in this together. And until next time.